Sue me. Roll, baby. I'll just keep. My thing, right? I got elected. If I ran on a libertarian ticket, I'd be like, I don't care about open. I don't care about taxes or no taxes. I don't care about literally anything. Anything you guys are campaigning on. Campaign on one issue. Fire everybody. That's it. And nothing else. What are you gonna do? Everybody that ever resigned. How would you? I would. Fire everybody. So have your debate with your candidates, not with me. I want to do fire everybody.
Alright, Tim.
Resign.
Doing this one.
That's it.
If I ever got in that position, I think I'd do the same thing. Fire everybody and resign.
Let me make sure I can. Chius. I think that's the guy. I should know his name. Okay, dude. Sure, he's the guy who. They made him dictator, and he was like, dictator. Oh, he was dictator for. There was one. I think where they like, oh, okay, right, yeah, it's 2 years. They're like, it's an emergency. You must become dictator. Like, he said he goes, and he was like, I guess. And then after the crisis was averted, I'm going home. Like, you don't be dictator anymore. I was like, no, I never did. I shouldn't suffer story. They say that opponent writes of Indians who found poverty. He came from. Here we go. Despite his relatively age, he worked his own small foundation from leadership. He came from to assume on achieving victory. In only 16 days, relinquished his power and its prerequisites and returned it to his farm. His success and immediate resignation, your absolute authority, and the crisis, has often been cited as an example of outstanding leadership, service to the greater good, civic. Modern historians question some particular story, but usually accept Cincinnati as a historical figure who serves as a consul and dictator in 450, again in 439, and the Christians called on him to suppress the fear rising of the fleet. After which he is said,
"Alright, I hear you.
Now,
that's all I would do."
And
that's
that
it.
is inspirational to me. If I ever call to action, I gotta be honest. I would want to. You know, I had people say they like to have to run because of all of the day where why won't they do? Why won't they do? And you have to. Maybe one day we'll see. But I'm real trouble. This guy, I've been raped. I hope not. Stone face. Hey. You. Here. They're gonna try and flavor him out. You say, if you want. Okay, that's all of it. It's time to call the
Stop!
the bloat.
Get on your ass!
The country does spend, it never stops spending. Chip to the spending. The pirate. And we can say, look, you may be a good guy. I'm sure that the bureaucrat works in the east. His rules are crazy when he. And you will say, but please, I have a family. And I say, because I'm not here to be your friend. I'm not here to protect you.
Don't put all your eggs in one basket.
I'm here to tell you what needs to be done. There's bloat. This country now. And it's an addiction. Our emotion weights on our souls. I said, if I lose this job and like my kids, I said, you'll be as strongly say, give you a few months to think. You are fine. Because this office not live in a world where we prop up our economy through and
Get on your mat, Byron.
Let's bring out someone who's going to hold the criminals to it, and who will make the unfortunate statement that find this company looking for that you and the government is too low. These employees with me ever running, I would fire everyone. I would instruct my DOJ to remove anyone indicted. We would have criminal investigations.
Mayor Garland will be in prison.
There is not a
So would Hillary Clinton.
deep state would come to me and say, here's a picture of JFK. And I'd be like, oh baby!
Man, lots of people would be.
Well, they could say to me, but what we are doing, you're just reading press China and Russia. I'm like, you're on your way. You've screwed everything up.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Henry23.
You can say to me, if we take out this piece right here, right here, and if logically die over certain, if those people make this. There, next segment's coming. 6 p.m. on this channel. Thanks. Not surprising that Democrats lie. They use levers of power for political gain. Pay attention at all. Past 10 years, seen it. Donald Trump being accused of being a Russian spy, fake. Donald Trump, Ukraine scandal, fake. They claim Joe Biden did not engage in a pro quo. Ukraine.
Excuse me.
Hunter Biden's laptop scandal. They said 51 experts, former intelligence officials said this is all the hallmarks of Russian disinformation, fake. Laptop was Hunter's. They lied. Rachel Maddow's now being sued. See, that's the lawsuit. Hansen, after they accused the doctor of being the uterus collector, sterilizing immigrant women. So I'm not surprised that when it comes
Representative Luna is really hot.
in inherent contempt for his
Just
criminal
saying.
activities, yes, confirmed. Mayor Garland committed crimes. Fact. Yeah, statement of fact. Democrats said we will not hold our AG in contempt and penalize him using the levers of power for gain. I'm also not particularly surprised that Republicans have joined in the effort to burn this country to the ground. I am angry, but we have developments here. From the Hill, Luna pushed fine Garland $10,000 per day over 5 tapes fails. Last night, he got reported, vote failed. This was inaccurately reported. What was actually happening was attempts to resolution or push kill it. Failed. Vote actually happened. And it failed. And it failed because joined the to spit in you.
Or jellyfish.
They looked you in the eyes, America, and they said to you, "Tells on the faces, it does not. Oh, it does not. Only the power of the establishment matters. You're not in the. They said to you with this vote, there is no will of the American. There is only the will of the powerful. And that ain't you. As they trade stocks to enrich themselves. As Congress has a very strange, disproportionate amount of billionaires. You don't matter, they say. Break it down for you. Men are favor of powerful elites. Steve Bannon and Peter. Contempt of Congress. See, contempt of Congress. And they refer to the DOJ for. And now. As with Peter Navarro and similar, who testified. And to get into specifics more, Steve Bannon's case, as recently, Bannon was testifying. The executive branch said no.
Thank you for the follow, Julie Romero.
He doesn't have executive.
You can add me, Weary_Raven.
That's insane to argue that
Go for
the
it.
documents of an administration of the executive branch lose privilege the moment they leave office. That makes sense. Those are executive documents. Donald Trump said no. Well, now Steve Bannon talks to his lawyer. Like, look, you can't defy the executive branch documents that aren't yours. And so Steve Bannon's in a rock and a hard place. Executive branch says no. Branch says yes. What do I do? Then, fine. From the documents, that's
What didn't
Bannon
catch
said,
you?
okay, let's
What are you
talk.
talking about?
Can we do this? Congress. Bannon, for criminal prosecution.
Well, what are you referring to, Julie?
He appealed it. Still in it. Victory score. Eric Garland. Now let's go to where we are today. Joe Biden had classified documents.
I try to be. I know.
In his home. That's a crime. Crime for which Donald Trump, for the same statutes, is also. However, Prosecutor Herr said, conversation with. And he's a forgetful old man who would not be able to. Now, Biden had these documents for. It is stated that he wanted to book and he reference. His ghostwriter deleted.
Though I think maybe.
Upon realizing that Biden was admitting to committing crimes.
Yes, Weary_Raven. You can find me.
Special prosecutor, we can't prosecute. Careful, old man. You're never going to convict. Well, transcripts were released of that communication. The Republicans said, "I want to hear the audience." DOJ. Oh. They said, "Well, then we'll." Merrick Garland, Chuck. Whoever I want. It's a subpoena. Well, Congress says, do not answer the subpoena, you're ready. So, that's Merrick Garland. Chuckle. Used to respond. After, they referred him to the same as and who is in prison.
Yep, that's right. Air Force veteran.
He's allowed to break the law.
I also call myself Goober in Chief. As evidenced by the fact that, I'm being rather silly on the camera, aren't I?
DOJ refuses to Merrick Garland to charge him with a legitimate crime that we know for a fact he committed. It is a fact on the record. He committed a crime. Crime for which, similarly, Steve Bannon. So Rep. Luna.
You can't take yourself too seriously, you know? Take yourself too seriously and, you forget that nobody gets out of life alive. We all die. Just as was always whispered into the ear of the Caesars of the Roman times. Remember, you are mortal.
House of Representatives said in contempt.
Right.
Luna won $10,000 per day fine. Bill Garland turned the Biden hurt. Failed. Failed. We thought it failed last night, but it's the same Republicans who tried to block the bill, who voted against it. Give these Republicans safe.
Est la vie, such is life. Que sera sera. Arrivederci. Buongiorno.
They don't care. They don't care how the law. These men.
Thank you for the follow, Monica James 00. Appreciate it.
Political pressure and I've discussed maybe putting up. I think the message of individual does not.
Sup? Everyone is too serious with everything.
Should never be allowed.
There are some things with respect to which you should have a little bit of seriousness, but only some things.
Are we going to allow these acts?
I'm doing alright, Monica. Hope you're doing well too. I stream every day, or every weekday, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, unless I'm on vacation.
Even when they have the majority, spit in my press. Don't get me wrong, right now I'm in Marjorie Lockstep.
I'm doing alright.
Alright. No,
just bothered by
she's aligned with
the various commerce jams that keep on happening
and it's not taking a
in my life. Other than that, been alright.
Our Democrats have no problem with Republicans. House on Thursday rejected a resolution. General Merrick Garland and Eric Contempt fined him $10,000 per day. Rep. Anna Paulina Luna spearheaded the effort for the matter despite the reservations of
Happy Friday.
For her to try to pay the tapes through other avenues like Skylines. And 204 to 210.
Yeah, go ahead, Julie. No problem.
Democrats in voting against the resolution.
You can ask. Will I answer? Maybe.
David Joyce of Ohio. Tom McClintock of California. Mike Turner. Should these four men have voted with Republicans? Victory. Merrick Garland would be fined over.
I flew the RC-135. Big old chunky reconnaissance aircraft.
About what he did. Care about what Steve. I care about system in which I can track. I understand the. I care about knowing. Tell me how to operate. I will operate as such. Criminal. ATF.
DBD and Grand Theft Auto. I don't know what DBD is.
And that if you had any,
Don't know what DBD is.
Possession
but I don't play GTA. Just not a fan of it. Never have been.
Legal
No.
Upset today.
I know it's very popular. I just
There was a legal.
I know
And
it.
guess what? And that says to me, this system.
Dead by Daylight. Oh, okay.
The left seeks to destroy it. They want to burn it
It's a
down.
concept, interesting concept of a game that I'm not opposed to. I just haven't gotten around to playing it. There's so many good games out there, you know.
Must be bury them. And in fact, I say, I'll tell you what, in Flint, other districts, I have no problem. They should be forced. They should feel maximum pain. I don't know. Care about you, Congress. I don't know how much it matters whether they. Yeah. I say this: these men should never be able to hot dog their district. Anyone, let them join the Democrats. Switch to the Democratic Party now. Does anybody?
I'm basically
Trump
Democrat.
supports rep. Anybody who believes that there is law in this country that if you break it, you are held accountable, should deny these men. Your restaurant should say,
Won't happen.
Get out.
It won't happen.
Because the only thing they will understand is that there are consequences to
Yeah,
being
you are
evil.
right, but I like Dead by Daylight sometime I play
Two
with my
test
friends.
votes, they've
That's cool.
indicated. Resolution in play. Motion to table failed, and it failed to push. Interestingly, these four opponents to several report.
The games my friends and family are trying to play with me nowadays are Diablo 4 and Helldivers too, but it's so hard to get my brothers to all have a synced up schedule that, you know, hardly ever play those together.
They say that these 4 Republicans had tried to block the bill.
So instead I play games that I like to play. Like building games like this one.
And they voted and to allow criminal activity so long as the Democrats. I tell you this.
Well, you know, sometimes you gotta be frank, Julie. Sometimes you gotta be blunt. Sometimes you gotta be frank and blunt. And there's also the old adage that desperate times call for desperate measures. It's not desperate times, but I don't want to leave any room open for interpretation. If there's any woman out there that is looking, all you gotta do is talk to me. Ask, maybe go out to a cup of coffee or something. Maybe there will be a connection, maybe not, but you gotta at least try. How many times have I tried? More than I can count. So, I leave it in the hands of the other sex. The fairer sex. The broker DW.
Hey, 60.
I'm not sure what that means. So you like survival and build-up games? I like building games. Survivor games are fun too, but they're not my primary cup of tea. My primary cup of tea is building games.
What reason did you betray this country and allow a man to defy the law? Donald Trump is being criminally charged, classified documents. The same thing Joe Biden asked now was, Gates, understand why he will not be charged and Trump is. Eric Garvin. All we asked was, hey, gives us the tapes. This guy said, don't get me wrong, I can see your rag on Democrats all day. I don't expect them to actually care about the rule of law in this country. They put Navarro men in prison as it is. They're sham Jason's garbage. They lie all the time. This guy should never be able to buy a cup of coffee again. Walk into your coffee shop, tell them to get them out. Mike Turner of Ohio. Here we go. How's his district? Well, if his district, we got Ohio's 10th.
These building games require a lot of patience. You play Minecraft? I have Minecraft, but I don't play it just because I've never gotten around to it. But yes, these games do require a lot of patience, especially when the simulation is running like molasses, which even after these past couple updates, this one still runs like molasses. I'm not even at that big of a city, only at 249,000 right now.
And how any of us can expect to understand this system. You have spit in the face of the American people, and you have desecrated what the Founding Fathers worked so hard for. This flies in the face of the ethics, the ethos, and the visions of Benjamin Franklin. That it is more than 100 guilty persons go
250,000 is a very modest city size for this game. It's the size that somebody who knows how to do a city planning type of game or a city builder would be able to get to pretty easily. And that's about the limit that the game will let you get before it stops working properly.
They're innocent, they will be protected. What you have done today, gentlemen, is told loudly and publicly to the American people there is no law. That if you are a Democrat like Garland, you can break the law. Or Joe Biden, you can break the law, and no one will. You're getting locked up. Tomorrow, you're getting locked up. If you're Trump, you're getting locked up. So what message? Now I fear that after this election or at some time, confidence among those in this country will lie. They will begin to believe there's no government. That's what they have. Shockingly egregious actions you can expect. They have outright in his free. Eric Garland. And all I. These men should be. That's it. Anything else?
Well, guys, that's all I got for today. I'm hopping off a little early. These, like this next 3 weeks or so. Yeah, kinda. Because I am conducting an experiment. But, yeah. I'll be back on Monday. Same time. 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Y'all have a good day and weekend, and I'll see you soon. Peace.